gentlemen, damas y caballeros, bienvenidos. Welcome to the Chula Vista Elite Athlete Training Center, otherwise known as the Olympic Training Center. Today we have a historic match between the San Diego Legion Centurions as well as the Mexico men's national team. I am joined by Ryan Mattias, one of the legends of USA Rugby, legend of San Diego Legion. Ryan, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Mr. Alfaro, it is a pleasure to be in the booth with you. I've been fortunate enough to have been reffed by you many a times. One of the leaders, obviously, here in Southern California and across the country in American rugby refereeing. Thank you again for all of your work here and helping grow this game. I am super excited about this match. We got history in the making.
It's happening. This is very exciting. What I'll direct you guys to, we don't have rosters today, but we will be giving you good commentary. In the center, you have Daniel Avellaneda. Daniel Avellaneda is a Colombian referee that has moved to Los Angeles and now is rising in the ranks as a high-level referee. He will be accompanied, his first assistant referee will be his wife, Bree, and we are currently looking for a second assistant referee, but that's what's happening right now.
An interesting fact about Mr. Avellaneda is he played for the Colombian national team.
I did not know that.
Yes, and he has also played for Eagle Rock Athletic Club, Division I team in Southern California. Actually, the oldest team in Southern California and actually on the western United States, 1937. So he's been an integral part of growing that program up there. Also from Eagle Rock here, you have Maka Tui Halamaka, originally born in Tonga, ran track, actually. He was a hurdler for Tonga and then played for the Tongan under-18s.
Yeah, and since we're throwing dates out there, Mexico started playing rugby in about the 1970s. They have a strong club competition throughout. About 11 states play, and they have kind of local all the way up to the state level that grows into the national team. Their governing body started in the early 2000s, and they were ranked 71st in the world, and now they're about 51st in the world.
Wow.
So that's what's happening here. Why don't you talk a little bit about the Legion Academies, Ryan, as we're about to get started?
Yeah, I mean, look, this Legion Centurions team is made up. You'll see, some guys who've come through the academy system. Aiden Kanja, Oren Cargill, local boys. Aiden Kanja from the Saints, Oren Cargill from the Mustangs, and from Torrey Pines. So Ryan Valenzano as well. So great to see some local San Diego kids. Oliver Kane as well, Lole Viamu, a lot of local San Diego kids who've come through our academy system and now are getting a crack at putting their hand up to play for the first side. So super exciting match. As long as some MLR guys out there, Chris Terori, right. Oliver Kane, James Rivers. I mean, this is phenomenal.
Yep. And Mexico opts to kick off the kickoff. That'll be a line out to Legion. And we're going to see right off the bat how the line-out challenges are going to go.
Also, keep your eye out for big number 8, Tavita Tamalau, out of the Bay Area. Tavita played for USA, played for Narbonne, played for Glasgow, has been here at the San Diego Legion since 2020. So look for him to really step up and give some leadership, as well as number 6, Chris Terori.
First line out of the day. Chris Terori, nice take. Aiden, nice pass. And here we go. Uh-oh. David Tamalau running strong. Mexico up to the challenge. Lole, another nice take, and Legion just gaining meters. Ryan, do you have any intel on the Mexican team? Like, what have you seen about them? Have you ever played against them?
You know what? I have not. There have been a few players actually from Eagle Rock who've represented Mexico. But like you said, I think it tells a story. Their world ranking going from what you say 74 to 51 or 52.
51,
yeah. That tells a huge story on the growth of their game and how much time that they're putting into developing their rugby team. And that's a great defensive set there. Legion took it all the way to the corner. It looked like just some kind of easy hands and we could get it to the edge, but the Mexican defense just shutting it down from the outside. That's a great defensive piece.
Yep, and now they have the line out, it looks like. It looks like the pass was thrown. There was a questionable call for a possible knock-on in the tackle, but both the line judge and Daniel have ruled against that. Line out to Mexico. Here we go. Nice take. Ball's away. Game on. And Mexico opted kicked. Not that good of a kick. Ari on the ball. and through a hole. Here we go. 3 on, 2 on nothing. That is an Eagle Walk player, and that is a try to San Diego Legion Centurions in the corner.
And that's a great bit of pressure in that kick. It was a great idea to be able to exit there, but it doesn't come off his foot quite the way he wanted to. Ari Fink, San Diego State alumni, also plays for Ombak, has been a part of this Legion Centurions team for a while now. He's a great counterattacker, really selfless opportunity there to square up and give the ball. Maka had one outside but didn't need it, had the wheels to finish. Yeah, and didn't have to hurdle anyone to get there.
I think if we see a replay, we'll see that ball was tipped. So it was both great charge down and then also Ari, good heads-up play because it was a poor kick, and Legion capitalized with a try in the corner. Conversion, what's this number 10's name? Oren
Cargill.
Where did Oren play before?
So Oren played for Torrey Pines and the Mustangs.
Excellent.
Also came through our academy system.
A true San Diego product.
That's right.
And a true kick through the post. 7-0 San Diego Legion.
He also played a bit of rugby over in Belgium after high school. So here we go. Here's the replay. There's a kick. Didn't quite get there. Great trap of the foot. Ari Fink, super dangerous. Selling dummies. Boom. Gets it away to Tui Halamaka. Has Nate Curtis on the outside. Doesn't need him. Strolls into the corner. I think we're going to see some stuff out of Nate Curtis as well. He's played for the PR7s, the Retrievers. New to the Southern California area, but another promising player. I think we're going to see some good stuff out of him today.
Oh, Mexico on the kick. That could be a knock-on. Yes, it is, and we have advantage to Mexico. Mexico now has great field position. Let's see how they go on attack. They've been on defense most of this game.
Yeah, this will be a really good opportunity, getting close to this 22 to see what they have on attack. It's a great attacking opportunity here for Mexico.
I didn't see a clear release, and the ball is available. Mexico just opting to take forwards right at the San Diego Legion, see if they're up to the tackling challenges. I would say yes at this point, 4 minutes in. But still, Mexico running strong, getting some go forward. Good competitive contests at each ruck.
Yeah, very direct.
Yep.
Very direct.
Mexico's taking, letting them know we're going right up the middle. Right up the middle at you for the last, I would say, 6 or 7 rucks. Oh, no, and that could be a knock-on. Yes, it is. They kind of ran out of ideas. They didn't have it together. Their 10 and 9 weren't communicating that well, and scrum down to San Diego Legion.
That's tough. I don't know if there was a hand in there.
Yeah, we should check that.
Might have been tough.
I thought I saw it off of Mexico player. Here comes the replay to see that knock-on. Yeah, it's his own player that kicks it out of his hand. Unlucky. And great defense by the Centurions. I think the Mexico in that 6 or 7 runks went back about 5 meters. So now we have a nice scrum center for Legion. Let's see what they're going to do. What do you predict they're going to do right here?
I'd like to see him take this blind side. Take the blind side.
And they go strong side.
Yep. Strong carry there.
Yep. Great presentation, quick ball, less than 2 seconds out from time person is tackled to the ball being out. That's world class. That ball is out.
Yep.
And that's a good challenge by Mexico. Good cleanup by Legion.
Some really good contest over the break.
Looks like we're going to have a box kick. Aiden setting it up. New rules are, and that's behind the 50. Easy take for 15, and Mexico on the attack.
There it is.
With some width.
Oof. Great shot.
Ball went backwards. And into touch. Looks like it'll be Legion line out. And they go quick, and we're playing quick. Here we go.
Oh, left corner's open.
Yep.
See if he takes it.
Warren looking for a hole, doesn't find it. Mexico finds him, brings him down. Everybody on side, and we're playing. David Tamilau, great distribution. That ball is available. That was a clean attempt by Mexico. Mexico has the ball.
Oh, that's a great turnover.
Yeah. Good work by Mexico.
See
Had
if
an
they can
isolated
flip the
runner.
field quickly.
Yeah, now they're going for the kick.
Nice. Good drop from Oren.
All onside. Good kick to the middle.
Great space.
Yep. And Mexico's up and has Legion on the back foot. Let's see what Ari does. He decides to pass.
Keegan Hannon.
Good feet. Good feet. Good ruck. They've gotten back to the 50.
This has been a very open game. I'm really enjoying both teams' willingness to throw it around and run it, keep the ball in hand.
They're playing great rugby. What do we have here? This is a possible, from the side entry. I'm not sure what that secondary signal is, but it's a penalty against Legion, giving Mexico a great platform to kick to the corner and challenge for a maul and try situation. Let's see how good the kicking is here. We're hoping for something inside the 22.
And they did a really great job. Oh, that's a lovely kick.
Yep.
They did a really great job. Mexico did a really great job of putting together a handful of phases. I would just like them to, try and move that ball a little bit wider, maybe a phase or two earlier. I think they, you're putting a lot of hard yards on your forwards here. And again, they're good carries, but I'd like to see them unleash their back line a little bit more, kind of mix it up a little bit. Let's see what they throw here.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from Mexico's back line. There's a shaky line out, but Mexico has possession, and they are about 15 meters out from a try. Let's see how they go. They keep on going up Main Street. And let's see if they do what you asked for. They go to the 12. It's a little bit wider. Let's see if they get it to their back line for anything or if they just want to work with their forwards. Another penalty, not rolling away. Mexico, they are looking like they might go for points. That's a good call, just clearing the space of the ruck by Daniel. Legion got a little trapped in there, a little unlucky, but still affected the ball coming out. And when you're inside the 22, it's got to be quick ball. So Mexico opts for points.
I think this is a great opportunity here. Come away with some points. It's their first time into Legion's 22 to get down here, come away with points. Everybody gets their tails up, gets excited. Gives them a little bit of time, lets their forwards rest. But coming down here, coming away with 3 points is a great option early on in the game.
Yeah, points on the board, settle things down. I believe the penalty count is 2 penalties against Legion and 0 for Mexico at this time. So, good contest, as you're saying, where everyone is playing well. All be quiet for the kick. And it is good. 3 points to Mexico. So 7-3 is the score. We are 10 minutes in to the first half. And I believe we have a good game on our hands. It looks like both teams are up for it. And I'm excited to see how it unfolds over the next 70 minutes.
Now, the key here for me is are they going to be able to clear their line? So deep kick here. Are they going to be able to secure it, take contact, and get out of their own half and play some rugby down in their end?
Yep, it looks like they're setting up for another carry. Legion disrupting the ruck, making them add more men. And Mexico's just looking to set up a platform maybe for a kick.
This is where you want to see pressure.
Yep.
Nice chase. There you go.
Good chase. Kick
there it is.
Available. Legion is ready to go. Uh-oh, David Tam.
Yeah, don't want that.
Instead, it'll be Horan.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I would get out of the way if that guy was right.
Yeah, they were happy about that one. That's a great opportunity.
Side. Oh, unlucky by Legion. This is the second call from the side, so I believe there is consistency in his calls where they need what the referee is asking for is that the players come through the gate when they are challenging at the ruck. Let's see if Legion can adjust to that. Now we have Mexico again with a penalty, and they will have a line out about 25 meters out.
And this is great momentum for Mexico here. Obviously, go to clear your line. There's pressure on the kick. Didn't get it out of bounds, but counterattack gone sour. I probably would have had Vita. If I was outside, I would have said, no, you carry that ball. I don't want that. I don't want that
I'll
one.
ruck over you.
You carry it. But this is exactly where Mexico want to be. It's line out just outside. This is a phenomenal attacking platform. Let's see what the what Mexico's backs have here.
Yes. Six, 5-on-5 in the lineout. Oh, and the steal by Legion.
Tap from
Yep, excellent and a great. Oh, the kick, good right idea.
And it's gonna sit up for Curtis.
It's gonna work out. Oh my goodness!
But he's still got some work to do. He's getting reeled in. Nicely done.
Try.
Wow.
Yes. The kick, everything was great. Line out steal, great distribution out to the back line. The kick was questionable, but it worked out for a try. So that's a great kick, Oren.
Well, I mean, once you got Aiden Conja, the San Diego State product, you got him doing a tap pass. I don't want to see that in the replay. The tap pass straight into Oren's hand. Oren with a chip over the top and a great, all the chips down. He put the house on it, and Nate Curtis was going, nah, I'm getting this thing. Great read of the bounce of the ball.
I mean,
what a try.
Ball, when you're playing good rugby, the ball will bounce your way, and that's exactly what happened.
What a try.
There. Mexico's still in it. You know, they've had the opportunities. They just have not capitalized on them. Uh-oh, ball has come off the tee, but he did not move forward. He did not make a forward movement, so he's allowed to reset, and he has 60 seconds to do that.
Watch this tap-on pass on the replay here from Aiden Conja.
Yeah.
Off the line out. Watch this. Bounces up, he just slaps it.
Great work. Quick ball out.
Boom, just sends it, and then Nate Curtis just eyes on the ball. Look, he never takes his eyes off as soon as it lands, and a great little inside step in the burners to finish it. I probably would have told him that, you know, someone should have been yelling man on, but that's a great finish there from Nate Curtis.
Legion capitalizing on their opportunities. Mexico still not able to do anything on the attack.
Every time David Tannenbaum runs the ball, I think of the movie Happy Gilmore, when the guy's like, I believe that's Mr. Gilmore's jacket. I'm just like, oh my God.
I know.
Every time he runs the ball, I'm just like, I'd get out of the way. Everyone just get out of the way.
I would never tackle that guy.
I never have. I played with him on USA, played with him on Legion, never have.
I would just let him get through.
Yeah.
All right, penalty against Mexico. It looks like not releasing at the tackle. And Legion, the momentum is on their side. They are in the half and ready to attack off the line out.
Let's see what they got cooking up here.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened at that ruck, but the secondary signal from the referee looked like not releasing at the tackle. Legion going with a 5-man line out. They walk it in. The throw is true.
Oh, great take, James Rivers.
And we're on the attack.
Chris Terori.
Another San Diego product, right?
And, yeah, another San Diego product. Chris has been playing. Oh, that's a beautiful kick.
Yes.
That's a beautiful kick. Is he going to sit up for Ari Fink? Is he going to get there? Wow. What a kick.
A knock on by Mexico. Wow, great kick. Puts Mexico under deep pressure. Very hard to handle that ball. It's what you don't want to be as a wing. You don't want to be in that position.
Oh, man.
And tried his best. Great tackle. Timed his tackle right and gained a knock on. So this is just momentum swinging Legion's way nonstop.
That's 2 great kicks from Oren here. Just putting the ball right where it needs to be in an extremely difficult position. The back 3 of Mexico is going to get tested here now that this is opened up.
And is this the first scrum of the game? At least
I believe so.
Yeah, so here we go. Let's see how this matchup goes.
Stable platform, Tamala off the back. Chris Terori, one of the day 1 San Diego Legionnaires. Him and Nate Sylvia are the last of the OGs, day 1, year 1 signings. Hopefully Chris is all right. He's getting up a little bit slow.
Just grinding it out the line. Mexico's holding, not breaking, bending, not breaking.
Great defensive stance here from Mexico.
And it's just...
And this is one of those ones where I'm sitting out there. I'm that guy.
There it is. Try.
I'm handing over there on number 11. It's like, dude, I have I have like 30, 40 meters of space with no one in front of me. Someone just football style, just Tom Brady me the ball.
Yeah, I hear that. But as a scrum half, and I see my forwards working hard, banging on the line, gaining those precious inches, I don't need to send it out yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and it's a mindset thing too, right? It's like, no, we're not going to throw it wide. We're going to go straight. You know where we're going, and we're going to, try and stop us. And early on, that's a great thing, for teams if they're able to convert. It can also be a big momentum killer if they're not able to. So Legion able to get over the line, doing the hard yards. Wasn't quite sure who scored that.
I didn't catch it either, but Oren now opting, as the wind is blowing pretty strong out here. I'd say that's about 20 miles.
Yep.
From left to right on your screen, and the viewers at home. And that is going to go just left. Just
great
left.
Pressure.
Yep. Mexico's still in it. Yep. So let's see who scored here. Just Legion.
Oh, this is flipping the field.
Kick. This is an excellent kick.
Great kick. And then the pressure here.
This is how they got that scrum platform to score that try.
Oh, just
perfect
over the
timing.
line.
Perfect timing on the. And there it is, just inching in, and referees right there on the spot.
Couldn't quite get a number. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's Oliver Kane.
Oliver Kane.
It's big Oliver Kane.
A torero from from Tennessee, and then went to USD.
That's right.
Then at the academy, and now on the starting Legion team. You talk about pathways doing what they need to do. It's happening here in San Diego. Looks like we're taking a 20-minute break, possibly.
Oliver, a.k.a. Lenny Kane. Funny story about Oliver. I got back in, 2021, I get a direct message from, so one of the, Point Loma or UCSD players or Mira Costa players, and he says, hey, would you mind doing a training session, for me and my buddies? And I'm like, sure, man. You know what? You're going to DM me and be like, hey, can you can we do a training session? I'm like, sure. I said, he's like, well, what's it going to cost? Whatever. It's not going to cost anything. Meet me at ECP Thursday, 4:30. Bring whoever you want. We get out there, kids are kind of trickling in, and we just, did some basic catch pass stuff, some footwork stuff, but just some kind of basics, and talked about eating and sleeping and stuff like that, mindset, whatever. As kids are getting out there, freaking Oliver Kane, this was a couple years ago, Oliver Kane walks out there, and I shake his hand, and it's just like they're like clamps. I shake his hand, I'm like, where did you come from? What mine shaft did you roll out of? This guy looks like an iron worker, a coal worker, or something like that. And I texted that day. I got his info. I like, hey, what's your information? We got to get you in our academy. And I texted our coach, Scott Murray. I said, hey, there's a kid here who has clamps for hands, and he's very large, and he works hard, and he's got a great attitude, quiet guy. I'm like, we should take a look at this guy. And full circle, here he is. Going into his second season here at the San Diego Legion, played very well for obviously University of San Diego product, and now the forwards coach over there, and also coaching at Proteus Athletic Club.
Yep.
For those of you who aren't familiar with Proteus, it is becoming the rugby mecca of Southern California. It is a training center, 365 days a year, gym, sauna, cold plunge. Rugby training sessions.
They got a cold plunge now?
They do, man. They have it all. Jason Huntley, who's
shout out to Jason. Shout out to
Jason
Spencer.
Huntley. That's right. Jason Huntley, director of performance over there. Charlie Purdon, director of rugby over there. So they're creating an environment, and a handful of these guys train there, and a lot of guys in San Diego do. They're creating an environment where any day of the year you can go and you can work on rugby. Giving rugby a stable house here in San Diego. It's incredible, right? It's growing the level of high school and professional players. There's a handful of USA under 20s and 18s players coming out of there. Spencer Huntley, actually Jason's son, who
recently played in Scotland.
yeah, recently played against the Scottish under 20 team. So super exciting to see some of those products out here today.
Ryan, you are connecting it all. It's great to be sitting next to you because I'm learning so much. One of the things, actually, could you tell us about is, I believe you said there's a new ownership at San Diego Legion that is helping create this bridge between Mexico and San Diego.
Yeah, that's right. Sam Silva has joined the Legion family and he's been an incredible asset to the program. Both of his daughters also work for the San Diego Legion in events and coordination, advertising, social media, tons of stuff. So, but Sam is a huge game grower, and has been another huge piece. Obviously, Ryan Patterson, Darren Gardner, who taken the San Diego Legion to what it is, a world-renowned, world-known team. Where you have players like Ma'ananu, famous All Blacks, and Chris Robshaw, England captains coming to play, Joe Peterson from South Africa. They've done so much to elevate the program, and Sam is really, Mr. Silva is really bringing that connection here to Mexico. The San Diego Legion, the Imagine Rugby program, we're doing clinics in Mexico, bridging that gap, bringing rugby down there, and increasing the visibility of rugby. Obviously it's huge in San Diego, right? We're a rugby mecca,
the hotbed of rugby in the United States.
And just over the border, we're here in Chula Vista, we can see Mexico.
Literally,
right?
Literally.
So it's exciting to be able to have that link, to be able to help grow, the viewership of rugby here in Southern California and across the border.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting us know that, Ryan. It's very exciting things. Yes, and Mexico on the attack now. Let's get back to the game. So some back and forth, but now Mexico on the attack inside Legion's half. A faulty pass from the 9, but nice cleanup by number 4. And Mexico seems to be playing with some urgency, but still not finding ball to hand on that first pass from the ruck twice in a row now. So just not getting that go forward that you always want, but quick ball there. And good attack. Strong run. David Tamilau in there, but just missed it. Ruck was formed. Referee asking him to let go, and he responds well. Mexico still just taking it up the middle. They've got that down. They can crash up with 2 to 3 players. Now they go wide.
Great read.
Yep. Good vision by the fly half to get it out wide. Suck in a defender with a fake pass.
It was a great read from Tui Halamaka to be able to come up there, try and shut down. If the Legion line speed continued, they would have been able to stop that play in its tracks. Same thing, if Asher Hannon had continued, probably would have intercepted. That's one of those things when you're a defense coach, it's like, hey guys, Maka's getting off the line. I need everybody to get off the line because everyone, it would have been a man-on-ball tackle or an intercept if everyone moved at Maka's speed.
100%. Or a tackle 10 meters back. And but Legion staying strong on defense and getting a holding on penalty. Again, Daniel being very consistent. I believe we're at 5 penalties now, 2 against Legion and 3 against Mexico. Orrin with a nice kick, gaining about 20 meters. And Legion on the attack in the half with their line out, which has looked excellent. Great hands by number 4 and 5 jumping up for them.
Yeah, James Rivers, product of University of Arizona. He actually got drafted to the Legion last year. I was fortunate enough to be able to work with him from a kind of a leadership mindset opportunity with the University of Arizona. Really hard worker. I got the opportunity to go on loan to Anthem last year. Legion was just a bit stacked in the second row and back row, but played a lot of rugby for Anthem. Got to grow, got to develop, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to bring to the Legion this year.
And I'd like to call out that there is a new rule in rugby. Actually, let's go back to this. First, there's a bad pass by Legion. Mexico capitalizes on it.
Wow.
But just isolated and holding on. A tough call, but a good call. Mexico just can't get over that hump. There they had a good opportunity. They pounced on a Legion mistake, but the runner was isolated and not able to get the ball back to his team.
Ari Fink with the steal.
Yep. Legion making some mistakes, but cleaning up very quickly.
Yeah, just a miscommunication. You'll have some of those miscues, right? I think 90% of the time, when a team comes together, representative side level, they're able to, generally, be quite clean. But sometimes, obviously, you bring a handful of guys from a bunch of different teams who haven't played a ton together. Sometimes you just get those miscues and the ball goes. And that was a great attacking opportunity to capitalize for Mexico. So hopefully they can get some points out of the next one. Overfold for Mexico. Let's see if Legion can capitalize. Great service from Kanja. Really liking the
Smooth
combination
hands.
from Kanja and Oren.
They've been working together for years.
That's right.
Oh, that ball is out.
They were adversaries, Torrey Pines and Saints.
Oh, were they?
That's a penalty.
Just not rolling away. Everybody got caught up there. They got to the scrum half. Mexico did, but everyone was confused. The referee was asking them to play on, and not rolling away is the call. So that's 3 ruck penalties for Mexico. And Legion gets the line out again. One of the things I wanted to bring up is there's a new law, or a law change, where if the ball is not straight, but the defending team does not challenge, we play on now.
The ball's not straight, but no one lifts?
Yep, play on.
Love that.
So that actually just happened 2 lineouts ago.
Love it.
And
let the boys play.
Yeah, exactly. And again, the main reason for that is just let the game flow. Oh, but here it's calling not straight, and Mexico did challenge for that. Ooh, I felt good to me, but I'm not the ref.
Yeah.
And Mexico, gets a couple more inches back to try to swing the momentum their way. Everything was going Legion's way. Let's see what Mexico does here off this platform. They're under the gun, 19-3. They're probably going to clear their lines here. And hopefully it's a great kick. They got the wind on their side.
Yep.
Like I said, it's going left to right.
Yeah.
And they'll get out of their red zone and live another day and challenge Legion farther down the field.
Oh, it's a solid scrum from Legion.
Yeah, Mexico holds it. Oh no, but good pressure by Legion, and now
How did the prop was Shane Mila? You're in a scrum, but then you're the one to pressure the fly half.
Amazing.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, that'd be a good replay to see.
Maybe he moved to flanker. Maybe I'm tripping.
And one thing I just forgot to mention is we were expecting a line out, but Legion called for a scrum after the not straight throw. Or, I'm sorry, Mexico called for a scrum after the not straight throw.
And that's Shane Mila out of Oceanside, California, the Oceanside Chiefs. Great program out of Oceanside, produced a handful of really good players. Ty Anosa, Junior Anosa.
Oh, and a knock on. Oren just maybe took his eye off the ball for a second, because that is uncharacteristic of his play. He usually has the surest hands, even in the toughest moments, but that was just a moment of lapse. And you'll see Legion had a great attacking platform, great line out, great service by Aiden. Oren just took his eye off of it, and you hate to see that, but again, Mexico, the door is not shut on them yet in the second half, and they get another opportunity to clear their lines. Let's see if Shane Mila runs off and chases down as a prop.
Oh, he was. He was at flanker. He was at flanker. I was like, how did you do that, bro?
Just a
penalty.
Yep, and
nice.
he's saying Legion cranking down. I believe he's saying I'm not sure who that prop is. If he was a tight head or the loose head. But he saw a crank down, and Mexico gets the penalty. So Mexico has survived another onslaught by Legion, and now gets to clear their lines and get a line out.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be a chance. Mexico need to capitalize here on
and that kick. That kick does not find touch. Ooh, these are what you would call schoolboy errors. And we're going back to straight out, though. Legion cleared it back, but it went straight out, and it'll be Mexico's ball. So just kind of, they didn't clear their lines, but they still got the line out at about the same spot, luckily.
That's a great opportunity. That's a great opportunity here for Mexico. This is an attacking platform. They're not going to kick this one away. Let's see him keep it in hand. I want to see this number 14. He ran a great line when they had the line breakdown on the other side about 10 minutes ago. I want to see him get his hands in the ball early.
Yeah, Mexico goes short in the line out and now have a platform to work. They're trying to, let's see what they can do with 45 meters.
Ooh.
Legion just always challenging at the ruck, disrupting, slowing the ball down.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that one go out the back. I think we had a good opportunity. There it is. There's a chip kick.
Here we go. Good aerial contest and a.
Oh, he almost has it. It's backwards. Play on.
Technically,
nice.
Yeah, could be a knock on, but it wasn't. Oh, great clear out. Just always disrupting their Legion and getting the ball. Oh, the 14.
Great read.
Oh, just You called him out, and he's doing his job. Oh, what a hit. Oh. That was all. Oh, here we go. We're coming back. See, this could be an offside because there was a ruck form, so that tackle was illegal. And that scrum half felt it. Wow, what a hit.
That was
an offside hit.
Beautiful sequence of events here. Conjo with the between the legs hike. The number 14 just reading it perfectly. I was hoping he was going to off the right, off the left, and then go outside to the corner, but he couldn't find his footing and ended up just going straight into the fullback there.
Yeah, outcome, Mexico gets a penalty, and it looks like they're going to kick for the line. What are they going to do?
It's happening. They want to go. They want to go, boys.
Here we go. I like it.
Here it is.
So Mexico now about 15 meters out. Wind at their back. Let's see if they can capitalize. This is about their 4th time into the gold zone, so to speak. And they've got some space. They've got some width.
Oh,
what an
great
offload.
Another
great offload. And Mexico is so close.
Is it held up?
Held up. Unbelievable.
Oh.
It'll be a goal line dropout. Just Legion. Bending but not breaking. Saving the day. Mexico so close. It's still not getting it. Good drop kick. And we're back into play off that goal line dropout.
No one's home. If Curtis can kick
Mexico
it deep.
A little disorganized. Ooh. But the ball was out.
Oh.
Yep. So line out to Mexico. Foot on the line.
I love the ability to play quick here. Curtis, if you could just recognize that no one was home, you could just thump it down and absolutely switch the field.
Could have kicked it. So we're going back to
replay.
Where? Okay. Oh, so this is about to be held up.
Yep. Let's see it. This is great work. This is what I'm talking about from Mexico. They're able to. Oh.
Yeah, let's get back to the action. Mexico, no worries. Mexico on the line out here. And a slight knock on by Mexico, and Legion will get the scrum. Mexico just not able to capitalize on all these opportunities. They get it to the goal line. It's held up. They get another line out. It's knocked on.
Yeah, the 2 over-the-top offloads were extremely impressive there down that left-hand side. When the left-hand side winger, the number 11, when he stepped in, he was just a little bit high as a winger. When you get the ball on the edge and you're cutting back towards traffic, you have to get your shoulders down. You're almost diving just to the line. You're not trying to get over it. You want to drop your shoulders down so no one can get underneath you, and unfortunately Legion did just that. So great defensive effort there. I think that was either Hannon or Fink.
Yes, and Legion now starting to expose Mexico in the scrum, getting an advantage, and we're coming back to that. They lifted up Mexico's prop, and that creates an unsafe environment to scrum. So penalty against Mexico for prop coming up and getting pushed back. Warren on the kick. Sliced it a bit into the crowd.
Nice.
But still Legion line out. And
nice.
Yes, Ryan, go ahead and talk us through this. Yeah.
So Mexico unhinging their outside backs. This is what we've been waiting to see all day. That's a great line. Takes that space on the 45, offloads through contact, over the top, steps back inside, but he just has to get his shoulders low. And that's Tui Halamaka covering man on ball. That's exactly what you want as a defender. If the number 11, when he stepped back inside, if he just dove at the line, he's scoring.
Yes,
but we're back to the action.
This is off a line-out. This is off a line-out. They've taken it through the back line and gained about 40 meters off of that. Legion right in the center of the field, attacking strongly. Ball's available, and they spin it out to David Tamalo. Here we go.
Mexico needs to be careful. There's nobody in the backfield. Kanja and Oren are looking. They're eyeing up that space.
Yeah, good hit by number 3 to stop the momentum of Legion. But Legion just staying strong. Great offload. Mexico pushing them back. And here we're coming back to a penalty. We have offsides against Mexico. That was too much pressure from Legion. Mexico just couldn't get back onside.
Great defensive effort there. Took them backwards a couple phases.
Yeah, and it looks
really impressed with this defense here. There's some very good attacking players on this Legion team, but I'm very impressed with the Mexican defense.
Yeah, I mean they're holding strong. They're still in it. They're just not capitalizing on their opportunities inside the red zone. That last backline play that you described, they did everything right except dot it down. So now,
And that's one of those ones where, you only make that mistake once as a outside back.
yeah,
See the break here.
this is just leading on the attack, but coming up is this line out, Legion about 10 meters out.
Hope
Let's see
someone's
how
not
they do.
happy about the call.
Yep, and a good maul set up by Legion. And Mexico holding strong, but Legion now going forward. Got the ball at the back. And they've broken off and they pushed straight, same maul, and we are in for a try to Legion. Oh, they did it. That was a great take off the line out, a great maul setup. They got the go forward ball. They broke off, had a 4-on-1 pushing forward and dotted it down.
And that looks like Viamu. I think that was Lole Viamu. Yep, he's throwing up the high fives to the family. Local product here.
Ombak, shout out to Ombak.
Yep,
Rugby.
shout out to Ombak. He was actually played for the Young Aztecs. For those who are familiar with USA Eagle, Ryan James, and San Diego Legionnaire, Colorado Raptors, and Loggerheads, Patrick Madden. Those three were the three-headed monster at the Young Aztecs. So all three of them
are just going on to success.
Yeah, no, it's great. And again, obviously Patrick played for the Legion, went on to the Colorado Raptors. Ryan James was with the LA Giltinis, and now back with the Legion. And now Lole coming through our academy system,
Yeah.
local boy, and playing for the Legion. Love to see it. And
So we'll come back for the kickoff. We've got about 4 minutes left. Mexico desperately need to convert on one of their, opportunities inside Legion's half. Let's see if they can do it now.
here's that maul.
Yep.
See Lole with the throw, keeping it in there, and Legion just holding strong. Being able to create that spine, and it's just too much.
Yep.
The forwards.
4v1 at that maul sheared off. And now we're back to the action.
Oh,
with
great
back
line. Is he going to put it through?
Nice tackle. Good support by Legion. And
Looked at the kick space, and there's Cargo again. Yeah. Who's going to chase it? Who's going to be there?
Great option. Just putting Mexico under more pressure. They have to clear their lines
Michael
here.
Ramos getting down there, putting the pressure on, and it's going to stay in. And it's Ari Fink. What's going to happen now? Counterattack.
They've got
we got Cargill. There's space. Over the top. Tries to shut it down. Let's it go.
Nothing. Here we go.
It's Hannon.
Great step.
Hannon with some footwork.
2 steps. 3 steps.
Back to
Great
Fink.
Offload.
Over the top to Ame.
Can
he finish?
In and out. Legion knocking on the door.
What a great counterattack.
Oh, Mexico. They also have a player down right there. Oh, it's not looking good. So close.
That's Charlie Marshall with the great carry. GCU product, quick hands.
What hands by Oren? Oh, they're going to walk it in. Oh, amazing. I mean,
great
hats
hands.
Off. Amazing work.
That's some entertaining rugby.
Oof. You can't. I don't think any team would be able to stop that. That was some great work by Legion.
Great counterattack. I mean, usually you want to have a policy. If you catch the ball, you either need to get back to your forwards or automatic 2-pass. Legion went for the 2-pass, spread it wide to some really great hands, great footwork from Asher Hannon, getting it out to Ame, another San Diego Legion Academy product from Alaska. You thought he was going to dot it down in the corner, didn't quite get there, but then some hard running from Charlie Marshall, another San Diego product, local boy, and some really quick hands there from Oren, Tui Halamaka. Beautiful try. That's highlight reel.
Yeah, that one is for a season highlight. At the beginning of the season, the kick is good. And we are at half. So the score is 31-3 at half. Conversion was good. And what can you say? Legion has their tails up. They are moving forward with the ball. They have been able to rectify their mistakes, and Mexico has not been able to capitalize on their opportunities. So
yeah, I completely agree. And look, to be honest, I mean, outside of, I don't want to say one-off plays, but, I mean, when Legion get a line break, they're able to take care of the ball and then turn it into points and execute, right? But Mexico is definitely getting their opportunities. You know, there's been some lineouts, there's been some scrums, there's been some penalties. They just haven't been able to continue to stack some good opportunities of momentum and turn them into points. But from a defensive standpoint, you know, again, I've been really impressed with this Mexican defense. When they've gotten it out to their backs, they've looked extremely dangerous. I'd like to see them go there a little bit. Again, 1 to 2 phases sooner. I think their forwards are doing a great job of carrying, cleaning, creating some, you know, front foot ball. If they can get it out to their backs and kind of share that load, I'm just really feeling like it's really heavy in their forwards. Just letting the back line kind of unleash a little bit will be able to open up the forwards and, you know, kickstart their scoring opportunities.
And despite the score line, there is, here we're going back to the try. It was just great hands that opened it up, got very close to the line, and here we come back going left. Unfortunately, Mexico has dropped some players
Marshall
there.
with a great carry. It's a great carry. Scores the try.
And
ball placement, out the back, boom, out the back, quick pass.
Amazing.
Great Shane Mila, the Oceanside Chiefs product, with the run-in try, but some great hands from Tui Hill.
Jogging try. Yeah. So at half, although the scoreline is not flattering from Mexico, they are still very much in this game. And it is
absolutely.
A very entertaining game. And like you said, we're hoping to see Mexico unlock those little areas where they've kept it a little bit too much in the forward. Yeah.
We're going to kick to a quick break. Thank you guys for watching. Don't go anywhere. There is some exciting rugby here in this next 40 minutes.
Down Salvador. Reestablished for the goal! Skip comes. Barry fires. That's his sweet spot. 1-1. Was on offense. Third Spragus. Crashes. It's 1-0 for the Yards. This one complete. Julian May. That's the track. What a move.
Hey, lost the football at the end. It came loose. Picked up by Castro. Back to goal. Castro still going. Touchdown, Matador.
Another shot here. Does on a line. This time it is reeled in for a touchdown. From the far side corner is true. It's Adeline Prestridge. Here come the Aggies. Oh, he posterized him. Oh! Jackson hoists up a shot off the rim. Shot for the win. He got it. He got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Chula Vista Elite Athlete Training Center, otherwise known as the OTC. We are about to get underway, but first we have Max Racono here, a product of San Diego youth rugby all the way to Legion. Max, why don't you bend down a little, get in frame on the camera so we can see you. Wave hi to everybody.
Hey.
And tell us a little bit about your experience as a rugby player in San Diego from your childhood to now. Are you 16 years old?
Just turned 17.
Just turned 17. So give us a little bit of that experience, please.
Yeah, so I've grown up playing rugby, been loving it. Grown up playing Dragons. Now I'm at Thunder right now. Southern California. My dad, really? Yeah. My dad played rugby a lot.
Played rugby and also...
He also refs. He's a big ref in rugby. Yeah, high-level referee.
Was a national level world rugby referee.
Yeah.
That's Nick Racono.
Yeah.
And also a big deal as a center. Played at Austin. Played, but that was and Nick has passed that on to his son.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit more about where are you at now with the Legion?
I'm on the Legion Academy under-18s team. It's a great program. Lots of high-level competition to be played, and can't wait for what's in store for me.
What's coming up for the Legion Academy? I hear you guys are traveling to some places. What's going on this season for you?
So we are playing on December 14th, and we are playing the LA team.
Isn't a team from Australia coming as well?
Yeah, we're playing Australia and LA, so that'll be a really fun match. And yeah.
Excellent. And so, Max, last question for you. Tell us a little bit about the future of rugby for you. Like, what are you experiencing here in Southern California? Where do you see yourself playing in the next 5 years?
Yeah, so Southern California has the best rugby in the country. I've come to find out, really high-level games, high-level matches, great way to improve your skills. And I'm hoping to just improve my rugby career, just go as high-level as I can, hopefully for the USA one day. And, yeah, I'm hoping to play as high level as I can.
Well, Max, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. It's wonderful to hear about your experience, and we wish you good luck on the journey.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. So back to the action here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Mexico on the attack. Just some kind of pleasantries at the beginning, the first few minutes as they scrummed down, and now we're back into the action. Going full speed. Mexico, what adjustments do you think Mexico needed to make at the half? When you're in the huddle, what were you telling them? Get it to the backs?
Yeah, I think after a couple good, strong carries from their forwards, I'd like to see them unleash their back line. Again, we saw it down there in the corner. couple strong carries, get it out to the backs, and really share the load. Take the opportunity to have a go outside here.
Yeah, and we have a little bit of a foul play conference right here. The number 10 you see there is actually, I don't know his name, but I know he is a very high-level referee out of Mexico. He, in the true rugby spirit, we were short one AR, and he jumped in to help out.
Classic.
Yeah.
I'm here to watch the game. Actually, you're working.
Yeah. And so, a great team with Daniel, our mystery man from Mexico, and Bree on the other end, just making sure everything stays safe. Oh, that kick by Mexico. They did find touch and gained about 3 meters off the kick. So the wind's a tough problem for him. I'm surprised he went that way. It why wouldn't you have kicked close to the line?
Yeah, I think he was trying to play the wind, trying to play that wind angle. But yeah, that's a tough one going across the field. You're this close to the 15. Maybe if you're closer to the middle of the field, it's an option. But he wasn't interested in kicking into the wind. But some changes here for the Legion. Here,
let's see. We have Mexico on the attack now, off the line out. It was challenged by Legion, but Mexico got the platform, and we're back on the attack. So let's see if they unleash their backs. They go keep it in the forwards, keep it tight. Not really gaining meters, but not losing them either.
Some kick spacing behind here.
And now to the 10. Oh, it was. They tried a little inside pass, but the timing was just off, and it turns into a knock-on / forward pass. Mexico just not connecting the way they need to. They have the right idea. They were going for that inside ball.
A little bit of variation on their attack, which I think, again, probably came from the coaches. Like, hey, let's stop being, that's great. We can be direct, but let's create a little variation because we're not asking a whole lot of questions of this Legion defense. Let's get some inside runners. Let's look at some skips. Let's look at some loops. Let's try and activate our backs to be able to stretch these guys. But just, again, timing-wise, you see him looking for it there.
Yeah, just a slight knock-on. So now we're back to the scrum. Legion on the attack.
Great platform for Legion here. Let's see which side they're going to go.
Stable platform. Legion has now really started to showcase their dominance in the scrum. Make it a good platform, good go forward.
It's a solid carry.
And they go the weak side.
I apologize. I do not know the name of the replacement winger, but his
Kai. I think his first name is Kai. I know that because...
Is it Kyrie Poole?
Could be. But I know he played in the Midwest because I reffed him there.
Oh, yeah. I think that is Kyrie Poole.
Yeah.
Ortega at first receiver. It's just knocked on.
Yeah.
Hannon with some great footwork. Great
Mexico
job. He almost got isolated there. Just got up quickly. Shakira with the carry to Marshall. Great running hard.
Good clearance. Oh, but a great steal by Mexico. He just beat the ruck. Was able to survive the ruck as well. And Mexico has stolen the ball back.
There's an opportunity there. Again, on those transitions, if Mexico can get a foot to the ball before Legion's back three can drop, you can flip the field and create something.
Yep.
They've decided to keep it in hand, keep it in their forwards. Let's see if there's any opportunities can go from this. And there's the kick. Oh, there's great space. Is it going to hang up? It's straight to Poole. Poole with the footwork is able to stay alive. That's a phenomenal tackle. And that looks
right
like
over
a turnover.
The ball.
Is he going to give it to him?
Yes, I believe he did get the turnover. That's a steal back by Mexico. Ball is available. Legion on defense. Mexico going back to the tried and true. Let a forward take it up. Try to create some space. Now they're clearing their lines. And they find touch.
Tough. That's a tough one there.
Kind of right back to where we started. The wind is very much an equalizer. Really, kicks are not going from left to right. Mexico is not getting anything because the wind is blowing about 25 miles. So that was straight out from where he kicked at. So we're going back to that spot, and it's Legion's line out. Hopefully the wind won't affect the throw of the line out.
And that's an opportunity. I'd like to see, Mexico if their forwards, again, they're hitting it up with their forwards, 2-3 times. And if maybe it's not quite there for the backs, they haven't, there's a kind of a rule, right? There's a little bit of policies. I've been in some teams is if you don't get gain line, if you go sideways or backwards for 3 phases, you should kick the ball.
Yeah. Let's gain some territory.
And gain some territory. And I think Mexico can have these opportunities by chucking up a contestable kick.
100%,
right?
Yeah. Especially with this wind.
100%.
Very hard to catch.
This is a great opportunity. So in that last passage of play where they kicked it out of bounds, they could have essentially just set up and just put up a freaking contestable in and kind of around this halfway kind of 40 meter, just hang it up high. Because the lineouts haven't been quite going their way. So by throwing up a contestable, it's anyone's game.
Yeah,
you know,
put in a disruption, a wrinkle in,
exactly.
Challenge Legion, get their players on the front foot. I hear what you're saying, and that is being used more and more in international rugby. Mexico, though, getting the penalty and going for their lineout. The throw, good enough.
Great tap back.
Yep. And Mexico is on the attack. They got some good hands going.
There it is.
Getting a little bit of the gain line.
You almost saw the offload there.
Yep, staying on the feet, churning the feet. And Mexico, again, quick ball.
Can they square up, get hands?
But right into the Legion wall. Still Mexico's ball. Forwards are never going to quit. But are they going to gain some meters?
It's a little chip space in behind.
Oh, and that might have been another little knock-on. Yes, just some miscommunication. Legion's ball, we're playing advantage for the knock-on.
Great carry, Michael Ramos.
Oh, Michael
Great
Ramos,
carry.
another USD product, and you know he's going straight up the middle. He will not go sideways.
Oh, USD connection there. You got Charlie Marshall. He's going to give it outside to Tui Halamaka. Can he finish? Runs it straight.
Oh, Legion, what an attack. They get right off the knock-on. They just go right up the middle. And, oh, Mexico turn it over, luckily, though, and are able to clear their lines and live another day. Oh, Legion so close, Mexico so far, but still, they're still holding on and holding them out. But it'll be a line out to Legion. Yeah, if we can go back to that replay and see the wonderful run by Michael Ramos. That was excellent.
Incredible run there from Ramos.
Yeah.
Looking like he broke out of the insane asylum. Yeah. Knees and elbows.
Yeah, he was
running like he stole something.
He was staring straight at anybody who was trying to tackle him, saying, like, I'm going through you. Oh, and just a little knock-on by Legion. They've been sure hands by Rivers, but this time not so much. And we're coming back because there was no advantage gained. It'll be scrummed down to Mexico because of the knock-on at the line-out.
Oh, here's the replay.
This is
and
Legion
you think
on the attack here.
they're in to score here, so Ramos...
They get the knock-on.
Bang, that's one. Bang,
two.
That's two. Slips out. Love that slip in the footwork. Bang,
three.
That's three. Bang, that's four.
Brings 5 players in
off
off
the
of
deck
him.
to Kane. Great hands, great situational awareness. And I thought he could have just gave that to Charlie Marshall to hold that final defender. But instead, the skip pass, and then you put Tui Halamaka in kind of a difficult situation. And that's where running through the hands, sometimes you think, oh, I need to get the ball to the space now. It's like, nah, just play the hands, let him drop, because if you would have been able to give that ball to Charlie Marshall, that prop would sit. And as soon as he sits, Marshall would have gave that pass, and Tui Halamaka's in.
I get it. Game of inches. We are early. I mean, this is preseason for everybody, I believe. So, these little errors, these, just a little bit more connection from every team is developing at this moment as we see it. Mexico offsides. Yep,
nice.
Offsides by Legion. Very consistent, almost non-existent, which is what you want from a referee. Daniel just keeping it clean, keeping it safe, allowing fair contests. And Mexico, oh no, they weren't able to get it out. And Legion
2 passes
again.
Here, they're in trouble.
Yep. Oh, you just really need those lines to be cleared. They had a line out, and now Legion are on the attack inside their half.
Great carry from the number 12. Yep. So again, Legion in 2 passes, you flip the field from 1-5 to the other.
Yep. Oh,
and this could be trouble.
Oh, and that's a knock on, but a great pickup.
No way, out the back.
Oh, what a step by the prop, the big prop.
Is he going to finish?
Oh, here we go. Right back to the man who started it all. Inches out.
Oh, they're just short.
Might have got it. No, we're coming back to a penalty. Yes, he started his pull for the ruck before he got through the gate.
Conjure with the tap and go. Here's Ramos. This is exciting from Legion. They're screaming for it out on the edge. Shane Mila wants this thing. Pool, great hands.
Yep. Oh, wow. That's going to be a knock-on. Yeah, unlucky. Unlucky. It was good hands, and he fired it out as best he could. Yeah, and I see some
little
blood.
bit of a cut.
Yeah. Did that just happen right on that hit?
I think that happened right there, yeah.
Yeah, that was, I would call that completely incidental, not really head-on-head, as the ball was... So this is Mexico not able to clear their lines. They had the opportunity for a penalty and just to get a line out up the field, and instead they did not find touch, and this is the result.
So, yep, there's, again, that wind playing a factor, and this is smart from Legion here. One pass, Hannon loads up, has to be careful throwing the double big skip one.
Yeah, and now Legion, although they didn't score, they do have, they have Mexico on the back foot, and they have ascendancy right now.
I love that cross kick.
That's a knock-on.
Great out the back here.
What a step by a prop. Unbelievable.
Good carry. We're keeping the ball alive. Back inside ball. And they just so close.
You wanted him to finish his good work. Right there, that's not coming through the gate, and that was the penalty. But Mexico, again, did not break, but bended a lot. And here we are. We're cleaning up that head knock that happened. Again, I would deem that incidental, as the ball was very hard to gather.
Absolutely.
The defender was in two minds of, am I tackling, am I grabbing that ball? And they both just had a little head clash.
Yeah, it was tough. Just an unlucky one. But again, extremely impressed with the Serpientes defense. I mean,
say Serpientes again.
Serpientes.
There you go. Look at that. And coaching the Aztecs. You're gonna have to learn Spanish.
Santiago Aztecs. No, I'm from Tucson, Arizona. Fun fact, actually, Spanish was my first language, but I didn't go to a bilingual elementary school, so I didn't learn it. Yeah.
Okay. Is Matthias? What's that last?
It's actually Hungarian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But growing up, obviously my parents worked, and we all, me, my brothers, and some of my other my dad's rugby friends, we're all in the same daycare, and they only spoke Spanish to us. Line break here from Mexico.
Finally, some life.
Swerving through. What a carry!
And here we go.
Can they capitalize? We need two passes. They need to get it to the edge here.
Oh, instead they keep it in. They can still get it to the edge.
They need to get it to the edge. It needs to get there. Legion's coming across.
Legion able to just
the space is there. It has to go.
Mexico missed the opportunity, but they're still on the attack.
Great scramble from Legion.
So there's advantage to Mexico for a knock-on.
You got a free play here. What are you going to do?
This is where Mexico kind of gets up two minds. They never can unlock this portion.
They can go back to the short side.
They secure the ball, but they don't really do much with it. And
come back.
Yeah, we're coming back to the knock-on because nothing gained.
And this is that next evolution for the Serpientes is you have a line breakdown on the right-hand side. You need to, and to be fair, they had a good carry up the middle, but the ball has to get to the other edge. Once you start doing that to this Legion defense, and you saw it evolving. You saw the space that they needed to get to, but by the time they got the ball there, Legion had already scrambled and were able to fill that spot. But that's the thing; they're creating the opportunities, and that's what's so exciting. For this team is they're creating the line breaks, they're creating the opportunities, they're getting the penalties, and you'll just see it here. If it just goes, if he pops that ball, I mean,
there was one defender.
There's one defender, and
still
you look at the space here, and the space is still there. And if we can go one pass, we can go one more. If we get one more, you know what I mean?
I get it.
And it's close, but here again, they're showing glimpses of very exciting rugby, and able to break this Legion Centurions team, who's again there's qualified, very 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 handy players out here on this field. So
international, pro.
They can square up. Here it is.
Here it is.
Yes.
They find their.
That's beautiful.
Hands.
Can he put it through? That's a great kick.
Did he tackle him after?
That might have been off the ball.
No, we say that was the timing was good. Referee says play on.
Tough timing. I think that was tough. Legion getting lucky there. I think.
It could have been late, but the referee was there. He saw it. Hey, the line judge also allowed it.
Yep.
So we're playing on.
We're playing on. It's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
I think Oliver tackled him after the kick, but
But that was a great option. They made that extra pass. They're asking questions down the corner. I love asking questions with the chip space in here and behind. They're creating opportunities, and they're just getting better. I mean, the scoreline differential from the first half to the second half, it's a different story.
Well, it's second half is 0-0. Yeah. So
we'll see it here now.
Here on the replay.
This is a great show of hands.
This is Mexico unlocking things.
Unlocking. There's the pass. And Chikara, the San Diego State product.
Great
loop. I love the loop. And he just sees that chip space in behind.
I could go. It's 50-50 for me. You could call that a tackle. You could call that good timing.
And a little bit more onto that kick.
Legion on the attack here. Good platform. Oh, and just strong running. Oh.
Tui Halamaka with the hitch kick. Strong run.
Just puts Mexico's momentum to bed in that instance.
This is a pivotal try here because it's been such an arm wrestle for the last 17 minutes. I mean, they've held Legion to no points, right, in the second half. Yeah. And if Mexico was able to convert on that line break, get down into Legion's half and get some points, we're starting to see a change of the tide, right? Yeah, guys start to buy in and go, you know what, we can. You know what, we can do this.
They're seeing the space. They're understanding where they need to attack. They're shoring up those fundamentals, but sometimes you have star players on Legion that are just going to take advantage of a situation, bust through a couple tackles, and score a try on the corner.
Yeah, and that's tough because the momentum really was going Mexico's way. They were doing a great job of capitalizing and making that extra pass, like we've been talking about all day, is releasing the outside backs, and they're getting some great return when they do that, right? You had the line break from the outside center here. It's right there. It is right there, and that's what's extremely exciting for me. About this Serpientes squad is they're only going to get they're only going to get better, right? This team's only going to get better. Yeah. This is the first of its this is the first match of its kind, the first in history. Like this is only going to continue to grow more. I'd really like to see expansion and growth here in Southern California with Division I teams.
Off the scrum here, Legion gets a nice put in, stable platform. Ball squirts out.
Tui Halamaka. There's the dummy with the hitch kick. He breaks one, dummies one, slips out of another tackle, and he's got the gas to finish in the corner. I think that's his second or third today.
For sure, second.
Great work here.
So Mexico, they're still searching for their first try. Good kick to start off.
See some more substitutions here from Legion.
Yeah.
Which is great. You'd like to see everyone get some game time.
What depth the Academy senior team has, huh?
Yep, that's a great carry. Someone loses a boot.
Yep.
Inside step. He's looking for a short ball runner. Yeah. And that's Ryan Valenzuela tagging in at 9. Another San Diego product is Valenzuela. Played for the Valley Center Avengers, also the San Diego Mustangs. Ramos out there on the edge, releasing the winger, Kyrie Poole. What's he going to do? He's got an inside guy.
The pass just didn't go to hand, and that's going to be a knock-on. Wow.
And you say it all the time as a coach. You say it all the time as a coach how much the basics matter. Some San Diego State players sitting on the sideline.
That was a 2-on-1. That was a 2-on-1.
It was a draw and pass. It was the simple stuff. It's the stuff you work on the very first day of rugby practice, and it shows right there. It's the basics.
So Legion, just, despite all the substitutions, they're still staying in the unit. They're still playing together, and they get good go-forward ball here. Great platform, quick ball out. And look at how they spring their back line.
That's a great ball.
Yep.
Ramos.
2-on-1 Ramos.
2-on-1 drawing pass and then pull down the sideline.
Great speed.
And you could have probably let that one go now. He just waited too late. Got a hand on it.
It just,
Defender had turned his hips. It was on there. Valenzuela is going to score, but that's all right. Let's see what Mexico can do.
Yeah, scrum is wheeling.
Oh, that's a great play.
Excellent
pass. Man. What get it back inside to finish.
Does he have the speed?
They've got support runners.
Here we go, Mexico.
Poole's tracking him down. Valenzuela with a great tackle. The San Diego Mustang product, Valenzuela. Phenomenal chase back there.
Mexico still on attack.
What a play. Is it a turnover? Have they turned it? No, they haven't.
Still's got the ball, but it is slow.
Wow.
Let's see what they do here. Holding on is the call.
That's tough.
Oh, Mexico. You want to try so bad for them. I'm ready to speak in Spanish when they do. And I, unfortunately, just got isolated. Great hustle to get back by Legion after the break.
Great chase down tackle from Valenzuela there.
Yep.
What a play. If we could get a replay on that scrum strike. I think it was a dummy switch pop. The old DSP pulling it out of the bag. Here we go.
Oh, I love this. Look at this. Look at the handling here. Look at the handling here. The
dummy switch, bang. What a line. Beautiful. And the support play here. Perfect pass. Great timing. And Valenzuela able to track him in.
And let's get back to the action because the ball stayed in off the penalty, and Mexico is on the attack. And we have, I'm not sure what the call is, but it is against the Legion.
No wrap tackle.
No wrap tackle. That's what we got. Thank you. So Mexico, the ball did not go to touch on the penalty that Legion got for holding on. Mexico was able to quickly distribute some hands, and then there was a no wrap tackle. Again, the wind playing havoc on these kicks to touch, and the ball stays in.
One pass, two pass.
Legion on the attack.
Here we go.
They spring them.
Great hands.
Again to Kai. Let's see the speed.
There it is.
There's
Kyrie
the acceleration.
Poole, the chip kick ahead. I love that.
Oh, the same team. Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Hands. I don't know who that player is, but I know he's also a referee and a really good one on Mexico.
The one who just carried?
The one who just carried, yeah.
You know what? I did recognize this number, the number 22, the fly half here. He just put that ball through. That's a great kick.
Yeah, smart option. Did it go straight out, though?
I got to find his name. He actually played, I played against him when he played for Nola Gold.
Really?
Yeah, number 22. Once I saw his face, I remember playing against him. That was 2000 and.
He looks
22.
sure of himself. He looks very sure of himself.
No,
now,
he's changing the game. He's adding a lot to this team here.
Yeah, Mexico. You know, from a program perspective, like I said,
hydration break.
Yeah, we're on a hydration break now. From a program perspective, Mexico has been growing exponentially in their development of rugby. You know, part of the Challenger Series and sevens for both men and women. Their women's teams continue to compete, and as you see here, their men's teams, you know, developing, getting into the MLR. I believe there's a Mexican national that's on the San Diego Legion now.
That's correct. Yeah.
So all these things are happening for them, and you see them unlocking the game against Legion. But Legion is, you know, about 40 deep in their roster, and their subs are still holding strong and connecting and still able to just hold on to the ball. As we go back to the replay here, this is that kick that didn't go because, like I said, the wind is blowing very strong from left to right. So he lines up for his penalty. Checks the wind. And we're going backwards. But now we're going forward. Here we go. So just that last bit of action by Mexico, and you see that, you know, they gain the penalty. They're doing the right thing. The wind kicks on them here, and Legion come back capitalizing.
And these are, you know, again, they'll go back and watch this film and, you know, take a look at kind of their opportunities and you know, where they can shore some things up. Obviously, you know, there's some work to do in the scrum and the lineouts. You know, that's obviously there, but again, kicks to touch, finding a clearance, just some of those very, you know, kind of sure things that those are in your control, right? I mean, you know, you just want to make sure. I just always remember when I was kicking for touch and I was a kid, my dad, you know, Ryan, don't go for the 60-meter kick. Go for the 40. Mm-hmm. Build yourself in, and once you've done 5, when you hit the 40 nice and clean, now go for the 50.
Yeah.
And you know, there's some great kickers. We saw some really good attacking opportunity kicks and kicks for touch and kicks for goal. It's just you know, building into that consistency, and you know, again, in these games, when if you don't find touch, you're playing a quality team, they're going to turn it into points. And it's just continuing to do those little things to stack the momentum in their favor. But again, I've seen, you know, tremendous growth from the Serpientes here, even in this game.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I mean, you look at the first half and the second half, it's a completely different story. So, again, very, very tough on that, you know, the line break over there, and then the try over in the corner, and you take a look at that, that's 14 points, right? And,
yeah.
You
the
know,
second half, I believe, is 5-0 Legion.
Yeah.
Oh, not rolling away, and there'll be an advantage to Legion for the Mexico player getting stuck in, so they have a free play here and are going forward. Great clear out by Ramos. Strong running. Another great clear out by Ramos. That's 2 in a row. Just getting in there, doing the dirty work.
Oh, love that space in behind.
Yes, Just puts Mexico in the corner, coffin corner, and now they have to create a line out from here. Probably not. Oh, they go quick. And we're playing, and then they kick.
We're playing ball. Here it is. That's a contestable.
Oh, and it's a knock-on. Yes, Mexico. Great option as they go quick, catch Legion on the back foot, and then a knock-on offsides to give them the penalty. So now they have another opportunity to kick to the corner and get a line out. Let's see. Instead of going for 40, I would ask for 20 right now from Mexico.
I think so, too. I think it's Chris Alvarez.
The wind has died down, but finally we're going to find touch. Yes.
Yeah.
And so this will be Mexico's line out here. This is, I believe, their first real attacking opportunity this half.
And that right there, right, that contestable kick, although, was it a kick for touch, was it contestable, it doesn't matter. I think that's something Mexico can continue to do when the game stalls out,
right? We talked about it earlier.
If they're attacking opportunities, if it's slow, defense, Legion slows down the ball, we kind of lose our shape, the rudder's kind of, we lose our rudder here. You can send up that contestable to be able to create an opportunity just like that, where he drops the ball, and this is a great attacking platform here.
Yep. A little bit high, yes. They're on advantage now, so Mexico have the free play advantage for high tackle, and that is what is given. Just a penalty, nothing to it. Legion, I think, they have some new players out there too that are learning the game. You see them getting a little bit caught up in the intricacies of it, and sliding up on that tackle there. Referee correctly spots it, and now we have
safety first.
Yeah, safety first. And now another attacking line out to Mexico in the corner.
This is a big line out here. We got 15 minutes left in this game. Again, Mexico has showed there's some opportunities. They just need that one last pass.
Yep.
They're really close. So I really think that if they can get something on the board here, we're going to see a push as Legion continue to make subs. We're going to see a push from the Serpientes team. If they can get a try here, I'd really like to see that momentum carry.
And they get the line out. Just the tough hands. The ball just never getting secured. And Legion gains
beautiful
possession
scoop up
again.
from Valenzano.
Here we go. Legion on the front foot and just aligning correctly, getting in good shape. Quick ball out. Mexico starting to, show a little
Great
fatigue.
tackle there. Oh, slips out. Ramos again. He runs the ball like he stole it. Great short line. Is it a turnover?
No, Mexico. Good
Great
clearance.
clear out.
Good clearance.
Great clear out.
That ball is out. Yes.
Yep,
ball is out. The ball was out.
Ooh, that's a penalty there.
Diving on the ball
can't do that.
within a meter of the ruck.
Can't do that. Yeah.
And
they want to
Mexico
go.
Goes quick.
They want to play. Let's go. Oh, that's a great line. The number 8 also.
Great clear out too.
Also,
he did.
The
What
kicker.
we got? We're coming back. Okay, this could be
It's
a
gonna
card.
It is.
I think it wasn't 10. I think that's the main implication there, is that they weren't back 10.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to get his phone out there. He started ruffling around. He wasn't checking the text
He was about to
message.
do a selfie.
Yeah. There was a card coming.
That was a card. I saw him reach for the pocket. And I believe that card is because they weren't back 10. But there was a lot of action happening there. There were a couple of quick penalties against Legion that lead the referee to say these are repeated infringements. They're stopping the flow of play from Mexico, and we need to escalate the consequences. So Legion now down a man. Mexico, unfortunately, has their number 3 being helped off. Looks like a cramp, no more than that. But
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Now he's walking fine. So just a cramp, but
you know what I realized? You should, if you can, if you're able, if you'd like to, give our Mexican viewers kind of an update of the game, Español.
Mi español es terrible, pero ahorita México está okay. Están jugando. Vámonos. Mexico never giving up, always showing heart. Puro corazón con México. Pero también a lot of skill.
Oh, great ball from Alvarez. That's good lines.
Yes. Good lines, good skill. Great distribution. Oh, he just took his eye off the ball in the sun and a knock on. Mexico. Whether Legion's killing their momentum or they're killing their momentum, it's just they're not quite putting it together in those moments of truth. And we're winding down here. There's 12 minutes left in the game. You see Legion looking fresh with some new players, not showing much fatigue, and Mexico making their subs, getting quality players on.
I was right. The number
Ryan doing some quick research and finding out.
You know what? I'm a San Diego Legion historian and a Major League Rugby historian. Don't ask me about actual history. I only know a little bit, but yeah, that is Christian Alvarez, the fly half wearing the number 22 jersey. He's really come on and helping unleash
Mexico
this
getting a
back line.
strong push. They actually won the ball, but the Legion scrum half came around as it came out and got it back. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Jukes one. Oh, we're coming back. We're coming back to a penalty. The whistle has been blown. That's why number 5 dropped off that tackle. And it was a forward pass.
Hey, who's number 12?
So forward pass called. I believe that was brought in by the AR.
Anyone know who that is? The number 12 on our team?
And it'll be a scrum to Mexico. Unlucky because Legion was possibly through for another try. But Mexico live another day for a scrum, a good attacking platform.
On the far side.
And you'll see here on the replay, great push by Mexico.
10.
The ball comes out. 9 picks it up for Legion.
He's lined up at number
They spin
10.
it out. Here's the pass, and that is deemed just forward. It looks like it too. It looks like it caught it in front. It looks like it came off the hands forward. Good call by the referees. Mexico, again, another attacking opportunity. Una oportunidad de oro aquí para Mexico. As they in the last scrum, they've just pushed for dominance. It looks like they're gaining the upper hand there. Their backline is connecting. Some finishing subs are in for Mexico. Again, great platform, spinning a little, balls out.
Oh, it's a great scrum.
Yep. Mexico securing ball, and let's see what they do on the attack here. Oh, a knock-on is what they do.
That's tough.
Just right to the hands and right to the ground. No quiere ver eso de México, pero aquí estamos en el minuto de 70 y México no están haciendo las cosas que son básicamente. What did I just say, Ryan? Mexico just not doing the basics, just not getting the ball to hand, even though they get a good attack plan. Let's see again. Maybe they have some heart in them right here, where they say to themselves, "We've been pushing the scrum back. Let's try to win the ball back right here."
Wow, great
push.
scrum.
Ball
Great
gets out,
scrum
though.
from Serpientes.
Drawn pass by Legion. Oh, breaking some tackles.
Oh, almost saw that offload.
Ball is away and available. Oh, it'll be hands in.
Great
Yes,
turnover.
that was
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's play. Let's play.
good contest
We got
by
9 minutes left. Let's go.
good contest in the ruck by Mexico, forcing the ball carrier to try to throw it back, but that is deemed hand, playing the ball on the ground after he was tackled and had a moment to release, but didn't. So Mexico again find touch, again have a line out and a strong attacking opportunity. Legion have been disrupting at the line out all game, but Mexico still fighting, still staying in it. Los Serpientes están peleando. And will they get a try for their efforts? And they go to the front.
Oh, it's a great
secure the
line
ball.
out.
The ball is away, and now Mexico go to work. Oh, and another
They just lose it.
knock on. Turnover to Legion. Oh, and another knock on. So we'll come back for the first one.
That's tough.
Knock on Mexico, knock on Legion, and you see the Mexico player with his hand on his head. He knows that he can do better. And in general, as you've been describing, Mexico has all the components. They got the players. They've got a good push in the scrum. They seem connected, but they're just not nailing those little things that unlock them. So
It's there, though. Honestly, man. I mean, the scrum is
I want to
really
see this
short
game
up.
next week. I want to see this game next week because you'll see improvement from both sides, I'm sure.
Yes. The scrum is really short up. The line out's hitting. The back line is unlocking.
Watch out for that early push. Oh, and there they go. Wow, Mexico's really just finding the ascendancy. That should be a penalty to
I
them.
love that. I love it.
They've gained possession for sure.
Let's go.
Mexico has
Let's
the ball.
go.
Great attacking platform. They've really unlocked the scrum there. And they got a 3.
Oh, that's a great space down. Is it Alvarez?
Oh, was it out? No, it's still in. Still Mexico's ball. Oh, no, it's been turned over to Legion. Oh. Unlucky.
Alvarez
Great
with
option.
a great space. Just didn't quite get the bounce of the ball.
Ooh, and a good fake kick. And just setting up a good platform. Let's see if Legion can clear their lines. Oh, and
It's a penalty.
Yes.
They've got to go quick
Another
here.
side entry.
That might be cynical. That might be a card.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
2
you
cards?
can't be slapping the ball down
Yes.
on the goal line 5 meters
So-
away there.
Let's see here. Yeah, so
They're
from the
lucky.
side,
They are so lucky.
Mexico really take a smart option here and choose the scrum.
Run it straight challenge.
Yeah, so
No, they're going.
no. They've chosen the scrum.
Yeah.
And so it's a smart option because they've been dominating the scrum in the past 3.
Yep.
They're probably going to get a penalty on it, and for sure a strong attacking platform. Let's see what they do here. This is Mexico's best opportunity for the game to score a try here.
Let's see that DSP. Let me switch pop here.
Yeah, it worked last time.
Get the ball into Alvarez's hands.
For sure. So we're setting up. Mexico gets a strong
Great
push
platform.
again.
Come on, let's see it.
No penalty
They take
coming.
a look
Balls
down the
available.
blind
They go.
side.
Oh, and that's a knock-on. Could be
Oh.
intentional. We're playing on with the advantage. Mexico is in for
Yes!
it. Try, México. México con el try, México. Que vamos, México. Vamos, Serpientes. Try. México. Thank you, México.
See.
Mexico finally
Yes.
get the try they
deserved it, man.
Yep.
They deserved it. They've been working so hard. Their defense has been really great. Their scrum has stepped up. The lineouts hitting. Their backs are hitting. They deserve that.
Yeah, and
I'd like to see if we had another half in this game. I'd like to see how this goes.
I mean, I'm here for it. Let's watch till the sun goes down. Let's see if we get. You guys want to play some more?
Yeah.
I believe, but one of the things that I know is going to happen after the game is this is a great. I mean, one thing we haven't talked about is how this is such an amazing cross-cultural event between the United States and Mexico. USA
Absolutely.
Rugby is involved, Mexico Rugby is involved, San Diego Legion involved, World Rugby is involved in this. This is really bringing two nations together right here on the border. Go ahead and describe this replay. So off the scrum, Mexico comes strong with the push. They go weak side, gets a little tied up. That is an intentional knock on. It probably could have been a yellow card.
On.
Yeah, they play on and in the corner for a try. Easy money, Mexico. Like you said, if this game went on for another 40 minutes, we could see.
You see him. Let's go.
Yep.
He wants more.
Let's see if they can get one more. Definitely momentum's on Mexico's side. We've got a little under 4 minutes left. Kick bounces.
Deep kick
collected.
here. They're going to clear their lines.
Just behind the 22.
It's a great spiral kick there.
Yeah.
Did he get out in front?
Yeah, he got it just behind the 22. They're finding the mark, and there it is. So this is Legion's attacking platform for a lineout. And what I was describing earlier is this is a great cross-cultural event where you're bringing everybody together. And I know instead of playing another half, that there'll be just a gathering celebrating that these teams coming together after this match. Sponsored by Legion. There's tons of fans here. I don't know if you could. I'm sure throughout the game you've seen both on the left and right side. There is just the sidelines are lined with both Mexican and Legion fans. So it's a proud day. We're all happy to be here and be a part of something historic.
I mean, there's 300 people here.
There's
300 people here watching this game. So, no, like you said, it's exciting. It's great for the San Diego Legion. Obviously, getting a lot of guys being able to put their hand up to try and get a contract for the MLR. A lot of these guys, I think there's only probably about 4 or 5 contracted athletes out here. So there's a handful of guys getting experience, being able to put their hand up, and then. Obviously, from the Mexican national team to be able to, play against some quality competition. And again, everybody drove 30 minutes to get here.
You're right, and the border's right there. If the camera does a 180 view, we will see Mexico.
Yep, that's right.
Let's see here. So
there it goes. It goes.
Legion called for coming up and angling in. Yeah,
there it is. Just
Mexico
over
right
those
there.
street. Yep. So that far hill there, but yeah, we are right here. So like you said, the cross-cultural opportunity to, bring everybody together, and this is a phenomenal, facility as well. Great. Oh, there's a short line.
Here we go. Mexico on the attack again. All good with the tackles. Just some good
rugby.
rugby.
If they can play quick, and it's all coming through. Alvarez, the ball on the outside. Is he going to finish?
Dots it
and
down.
he will.
It looks like it is a good try.
Wow.
I think they were also on advantage. Mexico showing that heart, showing that love. They want more. There's a minute and a half left. I think they will get another kickoff for sure.
That's great. And it's all, Christian Alvarez, his Major League Rugby experience with the Austin Austin Rugby team, Gil Gronis, and the NOLA Gold.
Yep.
I mean, he's really unleashing this back line that we've been looking at. We've been talking about it all day.
Yep.
If this back line can be able to get the ball, and he's done that, you know. And that's where I like to always talk to players and say, hey, look, just because you're not starting doesn't mean anything. You're going to be on the field when the game is at its most, you know, at the pointy end, right? So, again, he's a perfect example on you can come on and you can change the energy of a game. You can
100%.
change the momentum of the game. So really, really exciting to see that here at the end of this game. You know, unfortunately, you know, it'll just be a little, you know, too late. But I hope that they can all, you know, through this experience go, you know what, we do have some more. You know, we can go up another level. We can go up another notch.
You're seeing sparks of brilliance from Mexico coming out here. But, you know, hats off to Legion as well for playing such a solid game for the first 70 minutes.
We got more time.
Yep, we have time for one more kickoff.
Uno más.
Uno más.
Uno
Uno
más.
más.
Maybe we can get the crowd chanting Uno más.
Uno más. Uno más. Uno más. So Mexico has a chance to finish strong here.
What's that? Socials. I'm sorry, that's not my department. Apologies.
So here we are, the last seconds of the game.
That's a great try. Again, all coming through Alvarez, that skip ball. And here we go. Let's see if they're going to run it. The main man, Alvarez. Oh,
that looks
dangerously close.
Too.
It's around the neck. They're going to get a pen here.
Yeah, just high tackle.
Let's see.
Bobbly ball, penalty only.
Go to a line out. Are they going to go to a scrum?
There is no time by our clock. I think the referee is telling the same thing, but they can kick to touch for the penalty and have the line out. And here it comes. Oh. No. So we have a line out. To Mexico. They are on the front foot. They want more. Time is up. This is all heart right here. Todo corazón de México. All Serpientes. Let's see if they can finish strong, put a stamp on this, show Legion that, you know, if they play again, it'll be a different story. Good tip back.
Nice.
Ball's available, but sloppy.
Cleaned it up.
Yep, Mexico's cleaned it up on the back foot. Let's see what they do from this.
They're going to have to play here.
Moment.
They're not going to exit. They're going to have to play. There's no time left.
If they kick it to Legion, Legion will most likely kick it out and end the game. So Mexico
great strong carry.
Is looking for an 80-meter try here.
Let's get it, man. Come on.
I'm ready for it.
Everybody is. We want it. We want it. 80-meter try. Let's go.
Legion staying strong in defense, but Mexico getting the go-forward ball. Good hands. Finding the space. Taking it out wide. Stretching Legion.
Some really great variations in the Mexican attack here. You got some short lines. You got some inside lines. But they're also going out the back, triggering. Oh, here it is, Alvarez.
Yes. Okay, here we go. One-on-one situation. Nice little kick through. Oh, but I think this... And...
Oh, great footwork from Valenzano. He's switching the field.
Ahead.
Look at the inside.
Legion's
Charlie Marshall.
Just
looking for the inside.
Still Legion ball. Legion now having possession.
Yeah,
saying,
here they go. They go. Let's see it.
Let's see them. They want to finish too. They want that try just as bad as Mexico does.
Yes. Play this game all the way out.
Oh,
over the top ball. Oh, the tip on.
It all went backwards. We're still on. Oh, 13. Strong running. Breaking 2. Breaking 3.
Great spin move.
Yes. That was a L1, L2 on the joystick.
That was an L1, L2.
Yeah.
Keeping the ball alive.
Oh, yes. And Legion, knowing they have the game in hand, but saying we want one more.
Oh, yeah. We came to play. We came to play, Coach.
All these, as you said, they're playing for contracts. They're playing for visibility.
Right.
They're playing for professional, possibly making the Eagles. And so they're showing it. Michael Ramos, strong run, breaks. No, just held on. Mexico. Oh,
penalty.
Coming back for a penalty from the side. This has been called all day by Daniel. Legion has not quite responded to it, just not coming through the gate correctly. And Mexico, again, have 80 meters to go. And what are they going to do? Will they kick to touch? Will they tap and go?
I like it left-hand side here. You got 1, 2, 3. You got 4 guys to the left side of this post here. And they're creeping in. Yeah. Tap and come left. Christian, come on. Call for it. Let's go.
Now they're taking the safe
route.
For the
line out.
Yep.
Okay.
They find touch. Fine. Let's see. Do they find? No, they did not find touch. So Legion, they're not going to kick it out. Oh, finally they do. Legion say, that's fine. The game is over. Thank you, Mexico, for coming down.
Wow.
Oh, we thank both teams. Great playing by both teams. Some excitement from Legion for the first 60 minutes, and some true heart and just showing some true skill that Mexico are capable of in the last 20 minutes. More than anything, we thank TVX Sports for their excellent work. Ted and Daniel in the production booth helping us keep this all together. You can watch this on replay at TVX Sports. I'd like to thank Ryan for being my co-commentator here. It's always a pleasure anytime I get to sit down and chat rugby with you. This is dream come true for me. And we've had a wonderful day here at the Olympic Training Center, watching the Mexican national team versus the Legion Centurions, where the final score was 36-13 to Legion. Ryan, what are your final words, your final thoughts on the day?
Look, this was like you said, an incredible occasion for both programs. Obviously, Legion, obviously taking home the win, but I'm very impressed with the Serpientes. Some phenomenal defense. They got better as the game went on. They got better. I mean, yes, of course, Legion made some subs, but at the same time, I'm extremely excited. Even in that first half, Legion scored off some counterattack and transition opportunities. Those are the most dangerous opportunities in the game. I think from set piece play and phase defense, the Serpientes did a phenomenal job. They're physical, they're aggressive. They did a good job of shutting down Legion. They just need to shore up those transition defensive moments. But I'm really excited for the trajectory of this team, and fingers crossed for more opportunities like this, because like you said, I mean, this is a huge development opportunity for both programs. So
it's just the beginning, really, in my opinion. And from what I'm seeing, all the pieces are in place for rugby to continue to grow on both sides of the border. And I think that's a nice thing to finish off on, that rugby creates, builds bridges.
Who's your man of the match? Man of the match, you pick for Legion.
For Legion?
Who's Legion's man of the match? Who just was, that was that guy?
Who stood out for me? Who stood out? Michael Ramos had some strong runs.
Some good carries.
Who had 2 tries? Your guy from...
Tui Halamaka.
Yeah, you know what? That's who I'm going to have to say was
he had some good tackles. He had some assists, and he finished off some tries well. I'm gonna go ahead and give man of the match to the Serpientes, to Christian Alvarez. When he came on, he really lifted and managed and led the team well, assists and kicks and setting up. So congratulations, Christian, and to all of our fans here in San Diego, across California and Mexico. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching TVX Sports Video. I'm Ryan Mattias, Alexis Alfaro. Thank you guys for watching.
Have a good day.